Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wiley Drake, and this is the Wiley Drake Show. We're coming to you live from an undisclosed location in Washington, D.C., in our nation's capital. The reason it is undisclosed is because we are under a considerable amount of investigation, if you will, and harassment and so forth. So we are indeed in an undisclosed location in the city of Washington, D.C. Now, we want to remind you, I'm only going to be on for a few minutes right now, but we want to remind you that when you come back on the show at 8 o'clock, we have reporting some breaking news stories from the border, some breaking news stories from the border caravan, the border convoy, and we encourage you to come back at 8 o'clock and hear the show. We'll be doing our show live here at a location from an undisclosed area in Washington, D.C. We will not disclose where we're located for obvious reasons, for privacy as well as for safety. We will not disclose our location of our portable studio where we're broadcasting from here. But we are in Washington, D.C. We are on Capitol Hill, and we will be bringing you a report. Our correspondents will be with us from Texas and Mexico, and I'm not sure where else, but they'll be with us, and we thank the Lord for that. Now, we want to remind you, we'll be signing off here in just a moment, and after we sign off, we'll be back on again at 8 a.m. Washington, D.C. time. It is now, 7:15 almost D.C. time, and we'll be back on at 8 o'clock. So thank you so much. Remember, when you watch later, if you want to call in, you can reach us on the number. If you want to talk to us before show time, call me on 714-865-8132, 714-865-8132, and we hope we're not going to be too intrusive on our fellow residents here at this undisclosed location where we're at, but we're going to try to keep it down to a minimum. Try not to do any yelling and screaming and shouting and all that kind of stuff, as we quite often do on this show. My name's Wiley Drake, and I am the host of the Wiley Drake Show worldwide on the Internet, and we thank you for watching, and we want to remind you this is brought to you by the Congressional Prayer Conference of Washington, D.C., and you can find out more about us by going to Congressional Prayer Conference of Washington, D.C.org. I know that's a terribly long URL, but us old fellows put it together. That's why we don't have new little short ones from the young techies. But anyway, Congressional Prayer Conference of Washington, D.C.org. Check it out. You'll find out that I'm the chairman. You'll also find out that we're very international in that our co-chairman is the ambassador from the African country of Burundi. And you are certainly aware of the fact that we're here. There's 42 presidents from Africa here. And the one president that our co-chairman, Dr. Clyde River, represents is President Pierre from the nation of Burundi in Africa. So anyway, come back, be with us at 8 o'clock, and be ready to call in. If you want to call me ahead of time, you can, 714-865-8132, or if you'd like to wait during the show, that's the same number. Call us on the line during the show. Until then, we'll be seeing you in a little bit. God bless.